Okay, welcome back to another fun set of experiments with Sci-Tech Discovery Center. We actually are celebrating the fact that everybody's going back to school now, and I bet you have some school supplies around your house. So we're going to show you a couple of experiments that you can do with those school supplies at home. So I bet you have a piece of paper, and I bet you have some scissors. Now, what would you say if I told you that I was going to cut a hole in this paper so that I could walk through it? Do you think that would really work? Maybe not, but let's try. So I have a template on the other side for what I'm going to do, and we're going to see if we can make a hole big enough for me to fit through. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to fold it in half. So I'm going to fold it on this line in the middle, and I'm going to set it up on either side. And then we're going to use our scissors to cut on all the solid lines. So I'm going to cut down here, and here, going almost all the way there. And now you want to cut on the other side. So notice I'm not making just a hole. I'm cutting individual pieces. So keep going. 3 more cuts, and then we should be good. Now remember, this is the same size paper that you use in a printer, which is an 8.5 by 11 paper. And I'm going to cut all the tops of this one in the middle. I'll make sure to put a template up there so you can try this at home. But my last cut here. And now my paper looks a little different, a little zigzag, but check it out when I do this. Now, I've used that same piece of paper to have a hole big enough for me to fit through. Cool way to try it at home so you can trick your friends by saying, "Can you fit through a piece of paper? Because I know I can." So enjoy some of these more fun experiments with all these school supplies that you have, and enjoy going back to school.
Okay, and now that you have your school supplies, you probably have a pencil. And what I'm about to do is I'm about to bend this pencil without breaking it. And all you need is a glass of water and a pencil. And as you can see right here, it looks like the pencil is broken, right? It looks like it's bent. Right there. And that's called refraction. And refraction is whenever light bends, it bends the water whenever it goes to a different surface. So like air is a different surface than water. So the light bends whenever it goes into water. And that's the reason that the pencil looks bent in it.
Now that you've gotten your school supplies and you have probably pencil and paper at home, I'm going to show you a way you can get your thumbprints. So what you're going to need is a piece of tape about as long as it can fit your thumb or one of your fingerprints. And the first thing you're going to do is on your piece of paper, you're going to draw a square that'll fit your fingerprint, and you're going to color it in as dark as possible, like I'm doing here. And then you need to press your thumb or finger, whichever one you decide to do, as hard as possible. And then you're going to take your piece of tape and put it on your finger that you chose to do your thumbprint or your fingerprint. And you're going to rub it up against the tape. When you take it, you can see that the pencil transferred to the tape. So we're going to tape that on the paper, and it will show your fingerprint. And you have different types of fingerprints, so if you look at the attachment or the explanation, it'll show you the different kinds of fingerprints that you will have.